All right, welcome back. So, we've gone through all the frameworks, the prompts, the cool techniques, but now we're at the final step. And honestly, it's the most important one. This is where we take everything you've learned and turn it into a real, living, breathing system for your practice.
And that's what this whole thing is about. This isn't some far-off, maybe someday kind of plan. No way. This is your game plan for this week. We're talking about what you're going to do starting this Monday. Look, after all those modules, you've got the knowledge. You really do. The biggest hurdle now isn't learning more stuff. It's just starting, right? That little bit of anxiety about changing your whole workflow. So let's just break it down. We'll make it super simple, totally manageable.
Okay, let's take a quick step back. Why are you even here? Remember that feeling? Drowning in paperwork, charts piling up, staying late? Again, that feeling of burnout. That's the pain. And the promise? The promise was getting your time back, getting your evenings back, basically getting your career back on your own terms. Well, this is it. This is where we make that promise real.
Okay, let's get right into it. Here's a super concrete plan. I promise it's not scary. All you need is about 30 minutes on Monday morning to get the whole foundation built. So here's what you're going to do. 4 super simple things. First, just pick your AI tool. ChatGPT Plus is a fantastic place to start. Second, get your account set up. Third, and this is important, create one spot where you'll keep all your prompts. Could be a Google Doc, Notion, whatever works for you. And last, download those 5 core prompts we've talked about. Boom, that's it, you're set. Think of these first 5 prompts as your Swiss Army knife for clinical admin work. We picked these for a reason. They're the heavy hitters, right? They go after the tasks that eat up the most time. Soap notes, patient education, those awful prior auths. This is all about getting the biggest bang for your buck right out of the gate. Okay, so for your first day in the clinic with this plan, here's the most important part. You're not actually going to use the AI. Nope, your only job is to be a scientist. Just observe your own workflow. See how many times you do one of these 5 tasks. And, this is key, time yourself doing it the old way. We need a baseline. This takes all the pressure off. You're just collecting data.
All right, so once Monday's done, the rest of the week is all about building the habit. And we're going to do this with a really gentle on-ramp. The goal is to build momentum, not to get totally overwhelmed.
So look at how this unfolds. On Tuesday, after you've done your observation on Monday, you just try one prompt type. Let's say just soap notes. That's it. Then Wednesday, you add another one, maybe patient education. Thursday, a third. See what we're doing? It's one small step at a time. It lets the new habit form naturally, without you even really thinking about it.
And please remember this. The goal for week 1 is not perfection. It's just about getting comfortable. It's about getting a feel for the new workflow, not about getting a flawless AI output every single time. Just get your feet wet.
You know, this first week, think of it as laying the foundation for a skyscraper. It's a little bit of effort up front, but you're building a system that's going to support you for the rest of your career. This isn't a quick fix. It's a long-term, sustainable advantage. And any good system needs a tiny bit of maintenance, right? But this is super simple. Think of it like this. Once a month, you do a quick tune-up on your prompts. Every quarter, you take a peek at how much time you're saving. That's the fun part. And maybe once a year, you do a bigger review to make sure you're using the latest and greatest tools. It's just a simple rhythm. Refine, measure, evolve. Okay, so we've talked about the how. Let's talk about the why. What does all this effort actually get you? What does this transformation look like in the real world? This is the payoff. I want you to hear this number. 15 to 20. That's not minutes, that's hours. Hours per week that doctors in high-volume fields like primary care are getting back. Seriously, just take a second. What would you do with an extra 15 hours every single week? And hey, this isn't just for primary care. The impact here is huge, right across the board. You've got hospitalists getting back 12 to 18 hours, EM docs 10 to 15, even surgeons are slashing 8 to 12 hours of admin work off their week. This is a game changer for everyone.
So when we talk about transformation, this is what we mean. It's the difference between before and after. Before, staying late, buried in charts, just feeling completely fried. After, walking out the door on time, having your evenings back, having your weekends back, this is the difference between burnout and getting your career back.
Look, let's be real. Learning how to use AI effectively, professional prompting, this is becoming the essential skill for doctors in this decade. I really believe it's what will separate the physicians who are just surviving from the ones who are actually thriving.
All right, so let's do a final check. You got your AI tool ready to go? Check. You've got a home for your prompts?
Check. You've got those first 5 core prompts downloaded? Check. And you have a plan penciled in for next week? Check. That's it. You have everything you need, you're ready to go.
Remember that feeling of drowning in documentation? That was the problem. Well, you found the way out. You have a real, practical, step-by-step solution right in front of you. So the only question left is, are you going to start on Monday?